Welcome to SJW Central, guys, where equality is the name of the game. And despite what the haters are going to say, we are here for real equality, not the fake kind that the third wave feminists would preach. And today we receive some form of real equality. Before we read this story, guys, make sure to drop a like on this video and share it around. It's probably gonna be demonetized, and if it is, the YouTube algorithm won't spread it around. It might not hit the subscription box. So a lot of you who are subscribed to the channel and maybe with the notification bell might miss it. That's why you need to offset it. Sorry, by sharing this video, liking it, so when it goes back to monetize, it will go around the algorithm as it should have. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the newest video, even if the algorithm fucks it up. And you can support the channel on Subscribestar as well as Patreon. Thank you guys who joined the Patreon. It really helps me uploading videos to you daily as best as I can. This week has been rather dry this entire month because of the Coof virus, which you can say is the name. On YouTube, because it will get you demonetized to hell. But yeah, today we actually got a feel-good story of real equality. Grand Valley State invites boys to girls-only STEM camp after Title IX complaint. Grand Valley State announced this week that it will open a girls-only STEM camp to boys to settle a Title IX complaint filed by University of Michigan Flint professor Mark Perry. According to a report by the College Fix, Grand Valley State in Allendale, Michigan, has announced that it will open a girls-only STEM camp to boys. The decision came in response to a federal investigation sparked by a Title IX complaint filed by University of Michigan Flint professor Mark Perry. Several organizations around the country have established initiatives to encourage young girls to enter the STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. Far-left activists argue that American society dissuades females from pursuing these fields. Non-profit organizations like Black Girls Code, which is a funny concept, not because black girls can't code, but it's so obviously not only gendered but racist. And it's amazing that we have this kind of programs. Have taken it a step further and added an intersectional approach. Not surprised at all. Grand Valley State announced on its website this week that its scheduled STEM camp for female students will now be gender inclusive. So basically, if you don't know, Title IX is it's not I don't think it's a class protection act. I think it protects race and gender identity, as far as I know, or rather gender, not gender identity, as far as the bill goes. So you can't discriminate based on sex or gender, depends if you believe in intersectional theory or not. But you can discriminate based on gender, you can discriminate based on race, and a ton of other things, I think. I also think it's about sexual preferences, so that includes the ABC people. But anyway, it was the Title IX, I think, was passed by Obama, which is now biting the ass of the left-wing people who cheered on for it, because obviously you can't discriminate based on sex. So now female-only spaces become can't exist because it's discriminatory by nature, because it's female only, let alone Black Girls Code, which is race-based as well as sex-based. So yeah, let's read on. STEPS has changed their application policy to be gender inclusive. Now applications will be denied based on gender identity. So they went further, calling it gender identity, meaning that even if you're a female that identify as a man, you can go to this camp, which is a ridiculous notion because you're a female anyway. But let's move on. The website reads, Professor Mark Perry has filed dozens of Title IX complaints, which I love, against public and private universities that offer female-only events, programs, and scholarships. Perry claims that he has obtained 12 favorable outcomes after investigations by the federal government prompted universities to reverse course. Perry has filed a total of 108 federal sex discrimination complaints. Now, this is obviously a numbers game. Out of 108 of those, he got 12, which is a little bit over 10%, which is decent. Obviously, some of those probably haven't come to a conclusion. A lot of those were settled in some way. So there's a ton of results we're still waiting for, but from what we've seen, it's going pretty well for him. And as you can see, Breitbart News reported in August 2019 that Perry successfully forced Clemson University to open several traditionally girls-only programs to boys. Breitbart News reported in February 2018 that Perry filed a civil rights complaint against Stanford University after it announced that it will ban male students from campus fitness center during certain hours. Stay tuned to Breitbart News for more campus updates. So this is the little credit for them for making the story. They deserve it. But yeah, I love it. Thank you, Mark Perry. You're doing God's work. This is definitely a feminist-owned kind of situation because Title IX was touted by them, and now it's binding them in the ass. I think Title IX started off by kind of screwing over male students who faced rape allegations, false or true, it didn't really matter. They had those Title IX kangaroo courts in several colleges, if I remember correctly. Just like the case in the Mattress Girl case, and I think it's Duke Lacrosse. I can't recall which is which. But in both of those cases, because of Title IX, those male students got screwed over out of their scholarships, out of their diplomas, and it basically ruined their life. But now Title IX is coming right back to bite them in the ass, and I love every single minute of it. So yeah, thank you guys for joining the video. Don't forget to drop a like on it, leave a comment. If you want to support this channel, I'll greatly appreciate it. You have a Patreon page as well as a subscribe star, whichever you prefer. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.